But we will do Hunter. Surely that will not happen again, right? Spy you could actually get the trigger off of. But I mean, I think we'd rather just have a 1-drop. We tend to not have enough 1-drops in Hunter, actually, from what I've found. I say and then we immediately get another 1-drop. It tends to be a curve slot you tend to have trouble filling optimally. Because you want to have 1s, ideally. I think we can take this. We can get some Murlocs energy. Not bad to take this, but it should be better. Oof. Forced to pass Smug Senior, unlucky. I usually auto pick Phase Stalker, but we don't have any secrets yet. We're not guaranteed to get any. If you don't get any secrets, it feels bad to pass a Scorpid for a Phase Stalker or a Faceless Corruptor. Right now we don't actually have like great things for Corruptor either. Like I don't really want to overwrite this. You lose the spell. That's okay, but I think Scorpid's the most consistent maybe. It's a little tough passing this though. Alright. I've had to play multiple decks without Hunter's Mark. You really want to have one Hunter's Mark. It's not the most important thing, but it sucks when you don't have it. I like Berserker. We have like all the sticky minions covered. Probably another one of these. I would want Kodo. I just think Kodo just doesn't do enough right now. Probably just take another one of these. I want minions that actually have attack value, is the problem. You know, if you take like too many sticky minions that don't have any attack, then your opponent just ignores all of them and then you can't pressure them efficiently. It's actually a real problem. Still a pick though, but we need like other things. Griffin's always amazing. We have a rush already too. I've had a lot of decks that had Griffin without any other rushes. At least we already have one. If it was Judge would instantly pick this. It's okay. I don't know. Even transforming these guys into it again, I feel pretty bad actually. It could actually be the Rifleman. Rifleman to ping our own Berserkers is a real thing. Or you just take the Blood Herald. I might as well try Blood Herald. I don't know. I haven't played with it much. It's probably Rottennest Drake just for the upside, even though I don't think we have a single dragon right now. It's still... A 5-mana 6/5 is probably better than the Sunwalker anyway, if we're being honest. This is the best card, but we actually need 3s more than we need 1s, since we got all these 1s. We can still use 1s though. It might still be it. Yeah. It's actually close though there. Colossus is too slow. Nice. Get a dragon here. Get another dragon here. Dragon that generates dragons. Pog. Might be a Pro Drake. You don't really want an 8-drop, but I mean... Steward I just don't like that much in Hunter. It's not unpickable, but yeah. We'll take it. We need 8-drops and we do have a dragon synergy for it. Do we have beasts at all? We have a couple beasts. This one already has rush. Not much here. We probably just take the Alchemist. Get some utility out of it, hopefully. We can get some value out of Mount Seller, probably. Possible this is better, but obviously I don't particularly like this card. We'll try Mount Seller. Guess we'll take a Steward now. We only have one weapon for this. We have nothing for this. Head is great. It's a dragon, and it's a good stat line. We don't have mechs, do we? Very uncommon you ever have enough mechs to even think about Ursatron. For curve it should be this actually, but I think we're okay taking a second Hunter's Mark here. Don't need a 5th 1-drop, I don't think. In Neophyte, we don't have any spells that actually... I mean, we don't have any spells that use spell damage, but we have so many random spell generations, we'll probably get one, but I don't know. This is still better, probably. We have no mechs. We got a spell now. Unless we'd rather have an Ursatron, but... we kinda do need 3s. I don't know. I like this a little bit too much. Do need 3s, but it's a little hard to pass on this guy. There's a 3. Oh. Guess it's another one of these. Alright, this deck's actually very similar to the one we had that was disappointing. But the difference is this one has 1-drops and the other one didn't. So the other deck actually had better card quality than this one. But we have 1-drops, which means we should be able to get on board better, which should mean it'll work better, but you never know. It sucks that we didn't get like a Kill Command or a Pit Croc or something to go through taunts. We have 2 Hunter's Marks though, so we just have to get on board. Maybe we should keep this in tempo ed. It's just it's so likely to get pinged off. And we have so many other ones. I think we look for other ones. Beautiful. We played against a hunter the other day who had like a bunch of Wolpertingers and like all the the hand buff synergy. I want to have a deck like that. Nothing but a bunch of big birds. I have bad news for you, sir. No, I have bad news for us. Also. 2-mana 2/2 deal 2. Not bad. Isn't that literally like a transfer student? That is a transfer student, right? Crazy Alchemist, aka transfer student, best 2-drop in the game. Not bad. Coin Mark Shot on a 2/2, okay. I guess we probably just tempo the Scorpid. It doesn't feel amazing, but... because he probably has more removal if he's going to use a Mark Shot on a 2/2. There would be a world where we hit our own guy just so we can stealth it to play around that. But I don't know. Shooting your own minions generally not the best idea. Might not be the worst idea here though. Yeah, even though this was up against Sunwalker, we're happy we had this instead of Sunwalker, actually. It's actually easily better in this spot. Seems worth using. If it was multi-shot, then we would have gotten an extra 2 damage in Baby Rage. He's already taken too much damage at this point, he's dead. He's actually dead. Hunter mirrors can be a little straightforward sometimes. One player gets bored, the other one doesn't. Player that doesn't get bored immediately dies. Hunter mirrors, if they're not complete blowouts, they're usually really interesting though. I like when Hunter's on top or near the top, because Hunter mirrors are such an interesting matchup sometimes, but it's worse when they're blowouts. The world where you might keep Hunter's Mark against a priest. I don't know, priests don't really do... It used to be priests would just, you know, all in on one minion a lot more often. They don't tend to do that much anymore though. So you probably don't need the mark. It's really just if they happen to have a 4 mana 4/7, I guess, that you would want it. You could probably go face here actually, but you probably want to play around Shadow Madness. See if we get a spell, like if we get a secret, we might play it. That is a secret. I think I'd rather have this down though. And that's the reason. Oh. Yeah, not sure then actually. If we do the Stormhammer, we're gonna lose it, but we're not gonna have a dragon. It's probably better though. Keep our 1/1 alive. Do the Desert Spear, you only have 2 damage, means you're gonna have to use this. Okay. He's gonna replay both. He might do Tolvi or Coin Hero Power. In which case we might Hunter's Mark. We just do this, right? Because I should have done this first. It's a pretty weak coin play. I guess we're gonna be hitting a 1/1 with our phase. Unless we want to let him trigger the pack tactics, we might. We do kind of need to kill it. I don't know. He's kind of screwing around. Fortunately, we know that we don't have an Unleash or an explosive trap. So we don't have to worry about those. Okay, it's fine. We still get the pack tactics. This is actually not that bad for us. Yeah, he thought he was gonna like instantly win there, but he's actually not even that far ahead. I mean, actually, he's pretty far behind, I would say. He has a million cards, though. We're gonna have to start killing him. Good thing this Overwhelm is gonna be huge. Actually, we're gonna have 2 beasts with it, so this is 4 damage. Now he plays a giant taunt and we Hunter's Mark it and then we win. Solid strategy. Not exactly what we were looking for. We might not have even... Let's see. Feels his face. We may just slam the Proto Drake. I don't know, that's better now, never mind. We'll take that. That's a little too late. He needs to get all the 0 mana AoE spells. That's how he wins. Damn, he didn't get the 0 mana AoE spell. Unlucky. Turns out, not doing anything for 5 turns against a Hunter, not the best strategy. I need to put my cheese back in the fridge. Glorious cheese. Let the hunt begin. We just keep these 2. Oh yeah. Now that is some synergy right there. So how hard do we Pepega with this thing? We keep it until it's like a 15-15 and he has lethal on board? That's the plan, right? And then he just executes it anyway? Seems like a solid plan. I mean... Is this Pepega? Probably. Is it funny though? Yes. I actually think the problem is, like, it depends on how optimistic you are in actually being able to kill the warrior, right? If you think that the evasive worm's going to get you to kill him, the thing is like, I don't think it's going to. So I think we should go Pepega. You don't want to go half Pepega, right? You gotta go full Pepega. We already drafted a Blood Herald, right? You gotta go full Papega. I think I'm gonna Alchemist this. Okay, never mind, I'll do that. It's a really good draw, actually. Because he's setting up a Whirlwind, right? It's a problem. Should we just equip the Stormhammer? And we don't really have plays anyway. We should just do this, I guess. Blood Herald is a bad card. We don't talk about that. We don't talk bad about the best arena card ever printed, Blood Herald, the 5-mana 2/2 on curve. We don't talk bad about it. But yeah, generally, you don't draft Blood Herald very highly. It was up against like 2 other crappy cards though. Damn. We can't really do anything with this while this thing's alive. Like we can minimize how valuable his cleave is, but it's still gonna be really good. He probably just uses the cleave here, yeah. This will actually be pretty. This will be big enough we can play it. We might play it now. I mean, we'll see. Yeah, we should just play it, right? If we'd taken the 6-drop, we could have played that instead. Which I guess would have been better, but... we just have to play it here. We have no other plays. 6 mana 8/8, it's pretty good. Oh my god, broomstick, execute. Okay, well. Don't think we want to do nothing. I definitely don't want to fire a Rottenness Drake that has Deadly Shot. He had that in his hand last turn. Oh, no, he didn't have it on the turn where he cast the spell, though. I don't know. I mean, you appear to be dead, sir. Unless he has, he drew a spell immediately after. Oh my god. Well, he just used his Whirlwind Plague of Wrath. So, have fun with this one, bro. He lacked critical counterplay options, chat. How much removal can he draft? All of it, clearly. Oh my god. Dude, if he actually has an execute too. I mean, he still loses his guy, but... This guy's doing all this hard work just to hit the concede button. I mean, did he not figure it out until that point? He's like, oh, wait a second. This one's bigger than all the other ones. Ah, crap. Oh, no. It's a really odd concede play. Make yourself drag all these actions. Yeah. Ow. Drat. He has a daily quest to kill 25 units. That must be it, actually.
Now, let the hunt begin.
I'm almost not even sure if we keep this in this deck. We got it though, right? That's a problem. Aha! The greatest card ever printed is back. Probably doing the spear. The spear makes the herald bigger too. Actually, like legitimately, if you have cards like this in spear, this card is actually not a joke. That's the funny thing. Still spear, right? He's gonna have a one attack guy. Or not. Well, I mean, either way. Because it's just, we are actually gonna have dragons, so we get the infinite Stormhammer value if we do it. I guess, I don't know. They're both just so good. It just depends on which one's actually better. And what's more important is which one's actually better on the board. Which right now it might be this one. Herald weak to consume. What is it with chat's obsession today of talking about why Blood Herald is not the best card ever printed? It's clearly the best card ever printed, chat. Clearly. Clearly. Okay. We may actually slam the Herald on 5. It's gonna be big enough at this point. Probably just want this, right? I don't know. This won't be bad either. I think just having something to play is better. If we're gonna get blown out, we're not gonna live to turn 10 anyway. Deathwing should be too slow. What is this? This is a 5/5? 6/6. We could, like, just hit here and kill that and re-equip the weapon if we wanted to. But I don't know. We should just play the Herald this turn, though. Problem with the Whelp is it just dies to weapon hero power. Or just weapon and the board. It's not good enough. He draws for the silence. So naturally this card will be Consume Magic, right? Oh wow, he missed. He's killing it though. That's fine. Now I guess we play Whelp and give it Divine Shield. Maybe we do that instead. Kind of like giving a Divine Shield, honestly. Well, either way we do this. How does a Demon Hunter kill a thing with Divine Shield? Not very well. He obviously didn't have silence. He just used a cleave also. How does he clear this board either? Not that cleanly. This might just be fine. Well, he does a Rusty Raider, right? Rusty Raider, he still kills it. Okay. Would just mean you would take 5 damage. Which would be too much for him to take. Alright. This works out great, because he wouldn't have done this, and now we get to use the Divine Shield to deny the lifesteal, so it actually worked out really well. If we want to. Which I think we do.
That's an upgrade, probably.
Play this. There's a world where we want to take this trade to play around Cycle of Hatred. Kinda do, actually. I don't think we need to play this much around Cycle of Hatred that we don't play this though. Like he should, even if he cycles, he should just die, right? He goes down to 7. We play... probably play a Taunt actually.
I grow impatient.
Okay.
A warden always hits her mark.
Guess we'll just play this guy.
Until low.
There's a world where you go face instead of killing the 3/3. Yeah.
Best card he could have is probably the Giant Rush dude, right? The 9/5 Rush that turns into a 5/9 taunt. And you just hope that this thing answers it. You'd like to see a Shaman, but you don't want to use it because you're tight in gold. Yeah, Shaman, I mean, Shaman is pickable. Like, every class is, like, relatively close now. Like, you're not giving up that much by picking anything right now. Oh, that's kind of depressing. We will put you out of your misery, kind sir. Like, it's only a 5% difference. Hunter is 52 and Shaman is 47. Which is... It's still a pretty significant difference, but it's a lot less than it usually is. Sometimes there's like a 10 or 15% difference between first and last. Stuff's like moving around too, like stuff, because stuff is so close. Like, I think Paladin was last place yesterday or 2 days ago, but now Paladin's a % higher than Shaman. Depends. I've been seeing a lot of... I think Shaman's not actually that bad. I think people are playing it badly, though. People are drafting it wrong. Like, people, like to do, like, you know, the draft a million tidal wave strategy. Which I think is just not a good strategy in this meta. Yeah, partially because Shaman has less value in generation. So you don't want to be playing that strategy, because like you can draft every Shaman control card, and you're just gonna get outvalued by a priest anyway, or a mage. You can get outvalued by the average mage if you have like a top 10% Shaman deck. Playing it for value just doesn't make that much sense. You have to play tempo. Every run matters because no one plays them. That's part of it, actually. The sample size is lower, so the percent fluctuates more just for that reason, actually, yeah. So yeah, you can just do a 12-win Shaman. That's probably what happens, is like Judge plays a Shaman, and then he gets 12, and then all of a sudden Shaman's win rate goes up by a full %. It's probably actually what happened. The good old, I'm gonna not play any meaningful minions because you have a weapon equip strategy. A common strategy. Those are pretty damn good. Well, we're gonna play this, so we'll see what we get. Actually, we might play whatever we get here. Damn. I kind of wish we could, I wish we could discount this, but it's just... We could play this next turn, but that means we're not playing this turn. And we'd rather just play this turn, right? And next turn we'll see what happens. If he uses removal on this, we might Hunter's Mark this guy. Play a 3-5, I dare you. Or keep Hunter here powering yourself, that works too.
Where does the magic come from?
Could be good later. I don't want to save this for the Mount Seller, but kind of need to use it right now. Might have been bad to not play this. Depends on what he does. We're playing this next turn. We'll have the mana for it on turn 7. Turn 7's gonna be this. Most likely. Unless we draw something better. A good old Discover Last play. An old favorite.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
Problem here is, well, we're also gonna have the option of replaying the second one of these, plus this. And I was gonna say, the problem is Shadow Bolt's actually a clear right now. Shadow Bolt or Soulfire. He does like, imagine he plays something insanely powerful, like a Blood Herald. This card, you can't have Blood Herald. Blood Herald is a Demon Hunter card, right? Good thing, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. Could you not, sir?
Actually, I'm good here.
I think we saved the weapon. We just have to draw one dragon and then we get 2 charges out of it. We'd feel bad to give up 2 charges to kill a 1/2 right now. Hellfire.
I brought enough for everyone.
That doesn't kill. Okay, well, rip this guy, right? We'll take the Murlocs too, I guess. Oh man. That is what we call a high roll. I guess we could have we give up the weapon this way, but I think that's fine. I'm gonna play this just so we're less all in. But yeah, I think this is a bit better than playing a 5/5.
I wonder.
Because even like a Hellfire Killer, he should probably just die, right? Yeah, he's taking so much self damage, right? You might as well hit this, I guess. You're gonna take the damage either way, so. I mean, do we care? We kind of care. Like, he might heal off of it, I guess. I'll make this a 3/4. Shivar always hits strongest minions last. Yeah, well, when one minion has 5 health and the other minions have 1 health, you're probably not killing the 5 health one.
Old dogs do learn tricks.
What is 3 plus 2? An excellent question. It's pretty rude though, denying us the hero power lethal. How rude. It actually would have been pretty bad if we had 1 less damage. Bulgar, thanks for the follow. Name with a lot of numbers, thanks for the follow.
This ends now. Let the hunt begin.
This seems pretty good. Even though we might want to coin 3s, having the option, like, this is a pretty good 4 play because it might give you like another 2-drop or something, so it can be good. Yeah, looks like we're coining 3s. One thing about Fish Flinger actually is that there's so many bigger Murlocs now that like you actually tend to not get great like curve plays out of it because it gives you like 4-drops and stuff. It used to just be a tempo card, but now it gives you like fishy flyers and stuff. Kinda sucks because it's more RNG now. Because it's like who gets the surf friendly, who gets the fishy flyer, right? It's actually killing that thing off. Oh yeah, okay, that's right. If we want, we can go Augmerch and Fish Flinger. It's probably better than this right now. I mean, I don't think there's anything that would change our play, but just in case. It's nice to have. Mega Wind Fury Python, yeah. Wasn't aware that we effectively played like a 6 health mini in that turn. A 6 health taunt. Hey Fresco, killing kids on your server? Yeah. They were asking for it though, don't worry about it. Probably just wanna play this stuff right. He got the way worse Morlock, so we won the RNG there. don't have high hopes for this this thing right now. We could hold it to try to heal up the dragon we discover, but if anyone doesn't know Fresco, you should all check him out. He's another great arena streamer. This guy really likes killing things that just get bigger when you kill them. It's a little odd. Okay. Might do, I don't know, we'll see what we get off the Slurper, maybe? I think so. See what we get here. Kinda wanna play this before, like, Cycle Hatred becomes a problem. We could kill this off, give this guy health, and get this thing out behind Taunt. I kinda like that. We still have 2 duplicates. Guess we'll take Onyxia. Onyxia so that he gets a better Cycle of Hatred. Nice. You just can't play Hunter. Because you have a conscience and you don't want to go face, when you just have to have no conscience and go face. Yeah, so this thing's kind of good against us right now. We can swap it, but like it's still gonna kill our board, but there's just not much we can do about that, right? Without this, there's no real efficient way to do it. This doesn't feel that great either, but, you know, there's not much we can do about it. We at least get to start smacking them. Maybe you've been drinking, you'll do better. That was like the same thing for me. Like I used to play when I played Heroes of the Storm, like I was way better at Diablo when I was drunk, because with Diablo you had to be, the most important thing was to just be decisive. Like you just had to like go in and ram people basically. So when you're thinking, you're like, oh, I don't know, and you'd have like very instantaneous like moments, like you had to go in right at the exact time. So if you hesitated, you would miss it. But if you just did not hesitate, you just went in, you would be fine. Okay, this thing's not the greatest right now. And we're gonna get cycled so hard, aren't we? This, I guess. Yeah, I just don't want to play this when it's gonna die on board that easily. Would play around cycle though, a little bit. No cycle. Tell Boozer put that in his arena guide. Yeah, the yeah, put it in his guide that the performance enhancing drug for Hunter specifically is booze. People will understand. They'll be like, oh yeah, that makes sense actually, yeah. We can actually play this. Even though these are both better right now. Just because this goes face, but this might also go face. Yeah. So, we could just smork his ass. I think these go face. It's just where does the weapon go? I kind of just want to send it in his face, honestly.
Alone.
What the hell is he gonna do about it?
I move quickly.
There are things he could do, but they'd be like very odd and specific, and he has to have like lifesteal, the lifesteal cleave spell basically. Yeah, yeah.
Your master. Didn't sign up for this.
That is not a lifesteal taunt minion. You see, you can see me hesitate there, Fresco, because I was trying to have a conscience too, and then I just realized I should just have no conscience and just go face. You see, that's the difference. I was able to defeat my conscience there. Very important skill. Easy clap.
You asked for it.
Let the hunt begin.
Can make some coffee. Nice. Alright, alright. Mage. Yeah, well, fortunately we are playing Hunter. So, theoretically we should counter him. He should be afraid of us, not the other way around. I think we want to tempo this. There is a consideration that using this on this is really, really good, but we have a good turn. We have good other turn 3 plays, so. And we don't have other, like, less than turn 3 plays, so I don't think you want to hold this to be a turn 3. He's actually going to get punished really hard if he does anything other than ping this turn. Kind of funny. We might want to play this just so that we draw the fishy flyer. Is it guaranteed fishy flyer? I will probably do that instead now. Anyway. But it is guaranteed fishy flyer, right? I think so. But yeah, this is better though. This is the one problem, like I was saying in the draft, like sometimes it can really bite you in the ass having too many cards like this. Because now it's like we're not killing him very fast. We're only dealing 2 damage a turn.
Next stop, ground floor. Oh, it says explode.
Well, we get to enrage our guy now. Kind of an inefficient use of damage, but I really want this threat on the board. And I think there was no other way to do it where you weren't like leaving a minion up. We could have left the 2/2 up maybe, but I don't know. Every minion you leave up kind of ruins the whole point of the strategy. It's really bad for us. Not that bad, I guess. These two can go in here, this goes in here. This goes in here, we heal here. He can't flame strike this turn, he could blizzard. We don't want to heal this. That's why we put this over here. If he's casting a spell, he just screwed up. Okay. We get through that pretty easily. We get through that really easily, never mind. So I'm thinking about like how much we want to play around Flame Strike. We probably don't need to play around it that much. I think we go ahead and use this. As long as we take the trades, we should be okay. If he flame strikes, we still keep 8 power on board. Which should be good enough. It's just good to have this out if he doesn't flame strike. Like if he just, you want to make sure you have enough power that if he just replays the taunt, you still pressure.
In the shadows.
I think you want to do this over that. I mean, if you... Well, maybe we play this. The problem with the Proto Drake play is like he, if he has a polymorph, it actually is really, really bad for us. So I think we'll do this. It just means he can play Taunt and Ping, and we lose both of these guys. We gave up the rush for the Taunt. It's the only problem with this play. Easy game. Easy game. Okay, all you have to do is just top deck the thing. We don't play the 1-drop here? I don't think so. Like you actually want to be hero powering in this matchup. Unless you have like a very specific reason that you think you need the 1-drop. Like if you needed that 1 damage to clear his taunt, then you would, but we didn't need it. We were gonna go 4+3. So in that situation, you'd rather just hero power. Because if you play the 1, it's either gonna get AoE'd or it's just gonna be 1 damage instead of 2. He's pretty good. This thing's a little weak against Paladin though. A lot of the time. I want to find a weapon. You could coin this. punish to coining this is Hand of a Doll. Hand of a Doll kind of punishes you either way though. He leaves 3/3 and then you get to play 2 1/1s into it. It should be fine. A little odd.
Reporting for duty.
He's pretty dead actually. I don't know what he was trying to do there.
Job done.
His deck must be absolutely insane. For him to be botching early game against a hunter, and for him to be 7-0, this must be like the best paladin deck ever. I'm a little terrified actually. Maybe he just played against like 7 priests in a row. It's possible, I guess. Actually might be better than this, but I think we just want to play the get the dragon. Insurance Deathwing might be fine here. Because we have a 5. This is better than this though. Honestly, maybe just taking this as a 6-drop would be better. We'll try that. We are going to get spells off of these too, so we might have a trigger for it. Honestly, you could probably take any of those there. AX2GG, how you doing? Hunter OP. It's pretty good, yeah. See if we get a secret to play here. Those aren't bad. I guess we'll play this. Yeah, we could have played that last turn and then he couldn't have done this. Would have been funny.
Let me tell you a story. More.
Oh my god, he had a plan.
Mind if I roll need?
So he was literally sitting on that entire hand. He decided not to tempo for the first 3 turns so that he could keep all of that.
For the crusade!
What did he buff? He buffed the 1-drop. Okay. It's actually kind of unfortunate for him. Yeah, Sanctuary is a little annoying because we would just like trade and play this probably, but now we don't really want to do that. Still might not be the worst play though. So other plays are so bad. We could like Hunter's Mark and Scorpid this. It's probably the better play. Weapon Face and Deadly. I really don't want to do that. I don't know. I don't love this either.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, no consecration.
A good explorer
Problem I have with weapon face and deadly is it's just so damn inefficient. We can play it with dragon. And then you're playing a 7 mana 4/9. There's a lot of things I don't like about this play also though, so I don't know. We could do this. Probably the play.
I supply only the finest creatures.
Yeah, it's a 7 mana. It's a 6 mana 4/9 that deals 3 damage, I guess. Yeah. Kinda sucks. He's just hero powering? Okay, that's not too bad.
Reporting for duty. I wonder.
There might be a time, it's just, if we have to keep hero powering for the sanctuary, it's just so bad. Tempo wise.
I wonder.
I don't know, giving him a 3/6 is so bad too. We definitely want to get the weapon out now, especially now that we have a second one. It was like, it's the difference between us playing a 3/2 and a Steward of Scrolls. He gets a 3/6, so I guess.
Muzzle their magic.
You have to hope he has like a Ysera or something. He just double trades and plays Ysera. And we get to do these. If it's Nixia, we're dead.
I bring life.
Perfect. That's even better than Ysera.
Magic is not a toy.
That was absolute best case scenario, man. It's a good card.
Let me think.
Problem we are going to have actually is that we're not going to be able to really hit anything big with our weapon because we are actually a little too low. Okay, well. I don't know if we can afford to not kill that. I think we might have to kill that. I think we do have to kill that. Because if he just goes face, we die, right? We can't really ignore it. We could wait a turn, but... I think we just have to try to weather the storm.
Time moves quickly. I wonder. hand is too full.
It's good that he lost Shavara. I don't even know why he has a Shavara in that deck. That's really good, actually. Best snipe ever.
That was a mistake.
Looks like I'm here just in time.
I probably should have taken the kill command. I didn't think we would have quite as much pressure as we do right now. Still wouldn't have lethal with it this turn. It might end up still being better. He couldn't kill the 4/4 last turn. So if we're able to keep this stuff up, it'll be really good just for board clear. Oh my god. Yeah, damn, the kill command would have been lethal actually.
I hunt alone.
That should upgrade. Probably.
Can we just play this? You know, the thing that concerns me too, he hasn't played a duplicate yet. I actually think he probably has Zephyrs in his deck too. I think it would shock me actually if he doesn't have Zephyrs. I think that's why his 7-0, he's done all this shit and I think he also has a Zephyrs. But he just didn't draw it this time. He only has 4 left in his deck though. Because we would have seen a duplicate by now. Watch him play Zephyrs now.
So where does the magic come from? Well played.
It's a 5-drop. This thing.
I hunt alone.
Zephyrs in the bottom 3 cards probably. Yikes. Shavara burn, yeah, it was very important.
Rexa versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Let the hunt begin.
Maybe I should keep that. But yeah, we would have. I mean, we would have 100% lost that game if he didn't burn the Shavara. He also, I don't know, like, I think he should have won that game too, because, like, well, first of all, he picked Alex, which was questionable. Might have been the best option, but probably wasn't. Second of all, there were several turns in the game where he could have tempoed and just didn't. So, I don't know. Because he didn't tempo right after the Octosari popped. He didn't really tempo that much. He was trying to set up something. Set up for getting his ass kicked, yeah. I think he probably had some 11-mana turn he wanted to do, which is why he played the Mana Saber. I don't really like playing this on, like, coining this on 1. I've never liked coining it on 1. Because there's a lot of good 2-drop Murlocs you might give him. You might give him a, you know, the charge. You might give him, like, the legendary 2-drop. Either legendary 2-drop. You don't really want to let him play that on curve. Ooh. 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 Or that thing. You don't want to give him that as soon as possible. Well, this is rude. We just give this Divine Shield and he won't think twice about it, right? I mean, we don't really have any other plays, right? We might as well. I mean, surely, he's not gonna think anything of this, right? Surely? The only thing is, if you want to play around Nova, it would be much better to Divine Shield this guy. But if you Divine Shield that guy, this thing dies every time. Damn. What an ass. I know this is our only dragon, but the alternative play is to just play Stormhammer, which I don't like. The problem is he's gonna have all these 1/1s, all these things on board, so this isn't gonna be good next turn anyway. We're gonna be trying. I'm hoping next turn is this, and then we're just gonna hope we draw a dragon on time. He just used, if he had a Shadow Word Pain, he would have used that instead of the words. So he doesn't have a pain. He could have another words, but that's really unlikely. You that scared of that thing? Okay. It's not the worst explosive shot. This is probably better though. I don't think... I don't know, the Forbidden Words turn, he probably would have Nova'd, right? I think he would have Nova'd if he had it. Obviously, we're giving him a pretty damn good Nova now. But yeah. Alright, we just need to draw a dragon now. What is he thinking about? He's thinking about like not giving us the rush, but we just trade in our rush anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Stormhammer plus Griffin is the perfect amount of damage. We don't draw anything off of Griffin, right? But yeah, it's not like that's gonna change anytime soon. Or ever. We just need to get a Zixor Prime in our deck somehow. He knows we have the flyer. Perfectly kill the next one too. Onyx Renew. Okay, we need that. We need a dragon now. Mount Seller. Yeah, Mount Seller can give us 6 or. Because we're playing this Drake either way, whether or not it casts Deadly Shot. I guess we're dead. Yeah, he still needs an answer here. Problem is, we haven't tested Shadow Word Death yet. So that's very likely.
I must consider.
You've got me fired up. Now we're cooking.
It's a little bit better than Death, I guess. Oh. The one time that Radiance is actually good, our opponent gets it, of course. We're never getting there. This game's over. Actually, the most likely, I think the best chance we have is Shimmerfly giving us like a 10 mana spell. We also have a Primordial Explorer in the deck. Yeah, I mean, this is just one of those times where you don't draw your premium stuff.
Actually, I'm good here.
So can't win. What is our best draw? It's always Primordial Explorer, right? Actually, Scorpid is nuts here. That's the same thing, basically. I mean, Scorpid would have been a lot better. Getting a 5/2 stealth instead of a 3/3 that he's just going to remove. But... That was actually one of the better draws in our deck, because everything else is like instant loss, basically. I don't know, I don't even think, like, the thing is, even if it gives us the 10 mana spell, I don't think we ever kill him. Unless literally all of them go phase. It's a pretty good priest deck. We actually got really, really unlucky because he obviously has like an absurdly greedy priest deck. He just happened to draw the 2 early game cards he has in his entire deck early. His deck should never beat a hunter, actually. That should have been an auto win. But we drew just really, really poorly. We don't see the left side tracker. Yeah, I know. I have it hidden because I do reference it sometimes, but like, I think it clutters the screen too much. I do have the ability to turn it on, but I don't turn it on that much. Rob, thanks for the follow. Okay. Unlike against the mage, this is a matchup where it's pretty good to have this kind of an opening. One of these kinds of cards. But yeah, like, the way to summarize what his deck list was he had 3 cards that cost less than 4 mana. So, sure you want to do that? He has to trade now. You have to trade. And he's actually gonna get punished for it, but I think it's good for making viewers more involved with the game. What? Showing everything? Because the other problem with it is that, the other problem with it is that, like, you know, if it's, like, if people played, like, by the time it's the end of a long game, like, this thing goes all the way down to, like, literally, like, down here, you know? So, like, you can't even show all of it anyway. Kind of rude. I just play this, right? Well, this gives us Fishy Flyer on curve, which I kind of like. Yeah. If it wasn't for that we knew this was gonna draw us Fishy Flyer, I would do this play, I think.
Become the hero this world needs.
I think against Paladin, you probably just kill that thing with fire, right? I'm pretty sure you just kill it with fire. Would we rather, if we want to give up our board, we can flyer it. This is probably just a worthwhile Hunter's Mark, though. It lets us get the 2/3 out. Yeah, like there's so few, like against like Priest, this thing can backfire so easily, but in Paladin, like the best case scenario is probably it casts like Consecration, right? Like, that's the best case. What's so good about diving Griffin though is that like it gives you like, you know, when someone plays when they play diving Griffin, you know they're gonna have more initiative, right? So good for that reason. Let's give it Divine Shield. Oh my god. Well, we literally can't kill that thing. Probably just do these, right? I would actually rather this not have taunt, but whatever. On the bright side, at least his High Abyss Allura didn't get Blessing Authority for 0 mana. Mountain Seller is just too slow on this turn. We can do Explosive Shot.
I wonder.
There's like two plays. You could do Fishy Flyer and like you could give Fishy Flyer Divine Shield, trade this, and just completely ignore this. The other way, you can do Explosive Shot here and use the ping to kill this off here. It's also fine.
I wonder.
I think I like keeping the Explosive Shot.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
We need to push. I mean, we're doing fine value-wise. We don't need to, but this play does let us push more, which is nice still. We can't not take this trade, right? It's just too good.
Let me think.
You know, you could not trade there. It's just, you give up board completely. I feel like a paladin has some kind of answer if you give up board like that. Because theoretically, we have the explosive shot. Jesus fucking Christ. Of course we low roll it. I think now we need to push.
You're making this easy.
I mean, it shouldn't surprise us that 8 wins. That's where you run into the Allura plus double blessing with Authority Paladin, right? Hey Doge House, how you doing?
I wonder.
We have lethal on board. He only needs 2 damage to prevent it. Or a taunt. A lot of taunts we can clear with explosive shot. Well, honestly, most taunts are bigger than 5. Didn't play a taunt last turn, yeah, that's true. He could have like the giant like Libram of Hope, theoretically.
I have trained for days.
Of course.
Shields up.
Of course he top decks a taunt. He has a taunt and he top decks that thing. Why wouldn't he? Thing kind of needs to die. We're still in pretty good shape though. I mean, he's out of cards, right?
Never skip day.
This thing's so bad right now. Hero power every turn. We just can't hero power that turn. In my opinion. Now we have a problem though.
The fires of ice
We have to do this.
behind this creature.
Hunt alone.
At least the weapon becomes lethal. And he has to trade the 9-4 in theory. If he has to trade the 9-4, we win. Yeah, we should be good then.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big. Reporting for duty.
Better be something good.
That is not getting played. I guess there's no reason not to play this.
Muzzle their magic.
Alright, we're good. There's still, I feel like there's still a way.
The victory is yours.
I don't know, is there absolutely no way that fish flinger bites you? Like, it would still, the problem is it can still bite you because if he gets like a small heal of some kind, it might give him lethal. So I still think you don't play it. Like, there's just no reason to play it is kind of the thing. Finley into priest tier power, yeah, exactly. So yeah, there is a Murloc that heals him. Thanks for the follow, by the way.
Versus Jaina.
And the lackey.
Let the
It's also true.
begin.
Yeah, there are actually a lot of reasons not to play. Do we keep one of these or both or zero? We don't keep both. Might just keep this one.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
Blizzard, why is our 1-drop better than our 2-drop? Think you're gonna race us, Mr. Mage?
Hunt alone.
Yeah, especially given that we have two Stormhammers in the deck, I don't think we would keep Stormhammer over Desert Spear ever. We probably want to Scorpid here. We don't lose that much face damage
Hunt alone.
doing it. The difference between having a 5-2 stealth out and nothing.
Hunt alone.
Muzzle their magic.
You don't like taking on this damage? I mean, I like when my opponent's AFK too, but You can't always expect them to AFK at 9 and 1. I want to play this Griffin.
Fireball ready.
Okay. Okay, he decided to do an AFK turn. That's nice, I guess. Does he have another removal though? He might. No? Yeah, I was kind of not expecting to get any minion damage, so just getting that 3 in is actually really nice. I don't like hitting this with our face. You do this, like, but I don't like playing this and ignoring it either. So, I mean, I think you just have to do this. So I might play this. Means you miss a hero power though. Go poly it? Yeah. I mean, part of the reason you play it would just be to like get the extra charge of this. Probably not worth killing that to miss a hero power. How you doing, Challenger?
Wasn't me.
9-mana spell?
Never skip dig day.
Okay. Fine. We probably just go board control now. Like, why not at this point?
I supply only the finest creatures.
Flee. Awaken.
A charming composition.
He should be dead. So much for that idea. Okay, I mean, he has to like frostbolt our face or something.
Hey, loser!
Why is he doing that? He just misplayed. Well, I guess we'll do these now. Actually. Oh yeah, no. This is fine.
Got me fired up.
Poor Proto Drake is just never getting played. But his misplay, like, he could have just pushed 1 extra damage face with this. He just didn't do it. He wanted the 1/1 on board, which is fair, but like, he also should have he could have pinged our face 1 time with it. He just miss attack too? This guy is not very good at using pen flinger.
Hunt alone.
It is ice barrier. Yeah, great. This might be better than, I don't know. Just getting this out is fine, I think. There are times where you don't attack face with a weapon if you think it is ice barrier. Because it could be faster to just hero power him down, but I don't think he's gonna be able to deny board damage forever. Yeah, you can link challenger. No box. Yeah. He would have boxed earlier, I think, right? GG. And 1 second. It would appear we are in long queue territory.
Rexa versus Maiev.
None can escape my fury.
Let the hunt.
Do you think Proto Drake is too slow in Hunter? Looks like it. It tends to be, yeah. What is this? This is a pale ale I just got yesterday. Never had it before. From Maryland. Not bad. Just play this.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
Got 12 wins with a Warlock with no early game. With no early game? You have Spirit Jailer and Scrap Imp and Vile Fiend and Wand Maker. It's a pretty good early game. Also, we should have coined this. I don't really want to coin it now.
Better be something good.
Okay, we'll just play it here. I mean, the thing is we know we want to equip the weapon. If we don't equip it now, when are we going to equip it? We're not going to, right? Because we want to coin 5s. So maybe we just play the Stormhammer. Play the Stormhammer. Coin Whelp. It's probably better. It's a little too inefficient if we're wasting all this mana this turn. Like, I would like to keep the Stormhammer a secret, but because he's gonna, he's gonna trade with the Vile Fiend. But he'll probably do it anyway. So I mean, hopefully we get Whelp and just hope that we actually draw a playable thing. We're kind of falling behind on board, which is an issue. Oh god. I think it's still coin 5, right? Whichever one you kill, he still has enough damage to kill this thing. So I guess you kill this one. You take 1 less face damage, theoretically. The punish is you take an extra face damage. Yeah, punished. So it doesn't really matter. It's the same because we can remove it with Griffin anyway. No, actually it isn't. We do actually get punished here. Oh well. So now we get Fana Knives, and then we're really sad. This thing's gonna be playable next turn. Next turn it's an 8-8. And turn after it'll be like a 10-10 maybe. You don't think we ever get the board? Well, we're not gonna kill him by going face. So that's not our strategy. Probably just have to play this, right? Yeah, this doesn't really matter. We have to like try to get 9 lives Proto Drake somehow, and I'm not exactly sure how we do that, but you know, somehow we need to do that. Yeah, I think we're just dead though. He hasn't played a card that costs more than 3 mana yet. First card he plays that costs more than 3 mana. I mean, there's just not much going for us at this point. We can live if he only has minions, like if he doesn't have any burn, we have to like top deck explosive shot. Exactly. Doesn't even let us lethal ourselves. What an ass, dude. Like, come on, bro. Let us lethal ourselves. What an asshole. Yeah, we kind of drew poorly. Had we coined a 1-drop on turn 1, it might have looked different. I don't know, we would have missed turn 4 was the problem. So that we probably would have just, I think we just would have lost anyway. But yeah, Rogue can be tough for Hunter. It really just depends, like, I think Hunter is actually favored against Rogue right now because Rogues aren't actually that good at taking board on average right now. It's either the Rogue takes board or they don't, right? Rogue's Mage the worst matchup? I think. I don't know. It depends on how you build it. If you have that kind of a Rogue, I think you beat every Mage you encounter. The more mid-rangey rogues get kind of wrecked by Mage.
Rexxar versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. Let the hunt begin.
We can't not do this, right? Especially, we would probably we might toss this if we didn't have the Desert Spear, but with the Desert Spear, that's a little hard to pass. Well, I think Warlock is, I mean, not Warlock. Paladin's just gonna subdue it anyway, but... It's a little terrifying, not gonna lie. Yikes. This is like not actually that good for him though, right? He goes to 4 out of 5, and now we're gonna board clear him. It's unlucky for him that we have this, but now he goes to 4 out of 5, so he's only gonna get 2 buffs out of this thing. The 1 buff he gets is gonna actually be semi-useful, but... still good, I guess, but that's a little unfair. He found the way to beat that interaction. We just have to explosive shot right now. This isn't big enough yet. Alright, this guy needs to chill the frick out, man. Could you chill out with your constructed paladin deck, please? It's not bad. Unfortunately, I think we might be more constructed than him. You could protect the poison if you really wanted to. I don't think we care that much. I think we'll just kill this off while we can. We need a better play than we have right now. Okay, that helps. We could play this as a 7/7. Probably should. I think it's just big enough at this point. Probably just gonna become a 1/1 anyway. Unfortunately, sir, we do have a weapon. I have bad news for you, sir. It's his only play. You gotta respect it, but... well, we'll see what we get here. If you really wanted to smork, you could, but... we're the control in this matchup, looks like. That's juicy. Yeah, I think we just want that, right?
I hunt alone.
A simple
Stormer Locust just makes it so like whatever, there's no way he can like somehow set up a board that we can't deal with, right? Almost a waste. Think it's still the play though.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
Fire's a vengeance
Hunt
burn
alone.
bright.
A simple spell should
Bro. Holy crap. Damn, this is awkward now actually. And maybe we should have pushed more damage because now God, this actually really sucks all of a sudden. We might just make a taunt here, even though it's like really weird. Probably the play.
You've got me fired up.
Well, we can kill this. Yeah, actually, no, we'll do it that way. We'll kill this.
Now we're cooking.
I don't think he needs to have like the perfect answer, and all his cards are like random 1-mana spells, so he's just gonna have like the entire Christmas tree, but we should have enough to deal with it.
The best defense is a great.
What the hell is this guy's deck?
Reporting for duty.
I would like to know what it's like to draft a paladin like that.
Well played. I hunt alone.
I mean, just look at that thing, like, that is amazing. I mean, ignore all those generated 1-mana spells, but that is a crazy deck. Mage, please. I mean, we might have to be more realistic and ask for Warlock, right? We in long queue territory now. Here it is. What random Warlock opponent will we face? Cool, thanks for the follow. Oh no, it's another Hunter. We should be pretty good in the Hunter mirror, theoretically. We haven't played a lot of them, right? A lot of times Hunter Mirror ends up being who draws their Primordial Explorer and who draws their weapon. And we currently have a 1-drop, a 2-drop, and a Primordial Explorer in our hand. Which should be pretty good. There's a world where we coin this guy. I think I like it actually. I just don't like this because like he's just gonna hero power it, and I don't want to do this just because he can just hit it. You force him this way to at least hero power on an off turn.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
If you actually want to do this. Shit, he has the 1-drop. I was hoping he wouldn't have an extra 1-drop. Do we want a Desert Spear or do we want a Python? Python means we take a little more damage, I think, which is kind of bad. When I say a little bit more damage, I mean a lot bit more damage. Yeah, Python's way too slow. Okay. This is potentially a game-winning secret. We'll see if he can't do anything about it. Does he still get? He still gets the mana, right? I imagine he still gets the mana. I don't know actually. He doesn't get the mana. Oh, nice. Okay. I feel like this is too slow. It's good on board, obviously, but like you assume he's gonna remove it. Just our spread play sucks. I don't want to play Primordial in this board either. We can't do like this. It's way too. That's even slower. It probably is this. I don't know. Maybe it's. You might just. Maybe you just need to get the dragon out. At least it means you're not taking damage, I guess. That's good. Good thing we didn't do the steward. You sure you want to play that right now? Bruh. You sure you want to do that? I don't really want to evasive worm that, but I also don't really want to take another 3 damage. If you take another 3, you probably can't use your weapon on any minions. This probably gives you the health to do it. That's fine. Do we just play this, or do we want to... We might want to do all these. Probably better. Well, if you do this, we can do this with the spell and play the spell next turn. I guess this is fine. You like spreading? Well, this is spreading next turn. This is actually just... This is a weaker board right now than just playing this thing. So...
I supply only the punishment.
Like, this is 5-5 of stats. This is 5-8 of stats. Yeah. We might not have the opportunity to steward later. We'll definitely never have the opportunity to mount seller later. That's for sure. Huh. That seems fine.
I hunt alone.
I think we got a new plan. I want to get the 1/1 just to make sure our deadly shot's a little weaker. It does mean we died a double kill command right now. But we probably don't beat double kill command, honestly. Okay, surely we draw lethal, right?
A charming composition.
Is that lethal? Yep.
Wrangle this.
Easy clap. A tense one. That's the thing, like, you see, like, competitive hunter mirrors are really interesting games. It's like, even though, like, you know, the board was swinging and stuff, it was still really close. Hello, YouTube. Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe, YouTube people. Not bad.